Hello, and welcome to Better English in Tacoma. My name is Linda, and in this video, we're going to look at the pronunciation of the letters R and L. Let's start with a sentence that uses that R sound, and we'll see that sometimes the R sound occurs at the beginning of the word, sometimes at the middle, and sometimes at the end. Let's read this sentence together. Sarah received a present with a red ribbon from her friend Roger. Sarah received a present with a red ribbon from her friend Roger. Let's read it together one more time. Sarah received a present with a red ribbon from her friend Roger. Our next sentence uses the L sound, and we'll see that it also can occur at the beginning, middle, or end of a word. Let's read this sentence together 3 times. Sally learned English later in life than Uncle Bill. Sally learned English later in life than Uncle Bill. One more time. Sally learned English later in life than Uncle Bill. In our next sentence, we will look at words that have both the R and the L sound. Sometimes a word will have just the R sound, sometimes just the L sound, and some words will have both sounds in the same word. Let's read this sentence together. Laura and Riley read a romance novel written by Loretta Lovelace. Laura and Riley read a romance novel written by Loretta Lovelace. Let's read it together one more time. Laura and Riley read a romance novel written by Loretta Lovelace. And although some of these words have both the L and the R sound, they're always separated. In some instances, the R and the L will be right next to each other, and then it makes an Earl sound. It's usually preceded by a vowel, and if the vowel in front of it is an A, it will have an Arl sound, as in the man's name Carl, or snarl, like a dog might snarl at you. Sometimes it'll have an Earl sound, and that Earl sound can come from several different vowel combinations. In the word pearl, we have an EA before the RL, but it still has an Earl sound. Same sound as in girl with an I, or curl with a U. So different spellings, but that same sound, pearl, girl, curl. One word that is sometimes difficult is the word world. It's sometimes easy to say it more like word, but they're very different. The world has that L in it, and we almost make it sound like 3 syllables. World, world. But we run it together, so it's world. Not word, that's a different word. World. So make sure that when you're saying these two, word and world, that there's a difference, that world actually has that L sound in there somewhere. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a great week, and we hope that you'll look at future videos on Better English in Tacoma.